Hi guys, this is Suzaken and today I'm going to teach you how I achieved the VHS effect on my videos. I often get asked how I get the VHS look, so I decided why not discuss my process. So without further ado, let's get into this tutorial. Here's the video I imported. How I got the VHS effect. Purchased an application called VHS Cam. You can find it in the App Store, the Play Store as well, and it's very cheap. First I imported this just by tapping the play button. VHS Cam will instantly apply the effect, and then that's it. For the next part, this is how I actually get the text to jitter and move about. The size of my GIF is going to be 1920 by 1080 because I'm working on a 1080p video. So the font I've used is VCR OSD Mono. It's a free font and I'll put the link in the description below on where you can download it. I just typed in my text, in this case it's stigma. Next I right clicked on the text. I went to blending options. I simply applied the stroke effect on the text, set the black and set the pixels to 2 pixels and then just clicked OK. The next part is where the text actually looks like it's been on a VHS tape. So to get that, I clicked on filter, blur, Gaussian blur. The settings I use for this, 1 pixel, hit enter, and there you go, that's really it. That's really how I got the text. Make sure that the text is aligned in the center, so in terms of vertical and horizontal. The next part is the animation. Just need 4 layers. Just put it on the frame part of it because if you put it on the keyframes section, it's not going to work. Frame 1, in terms of the speed, it's going to be on 0.5 seconds, whereas every other layer is 0.1 second. Each separate text layer has its own frame, so in this case, layer 1 goes with frame 1, layer 2 goes with frame 2 and so on. The first layer is the layer where the text goes back to normal, but layers 2, 3 and 4 we're going to add the shear effect, which basically distorts the text. So to get this, you go to filter, distort, shear, and just set it to any curvature you want. In this case I did it like this. You can copy me if you want or you can do your own, doesn't matter. Do it for each one. Each shear distortion should look like it's moving about. That's the idea. It shouldn't look all the same. If you want to, you can duplicate the animation as much times as you want. In this case I didn't, but if you want to do that you definitely can. Additionally, you want to make sure that the shear effect is going on frames 2, 3 and 4. The next thing is to save the animation as a GIF. Go to in the drop down GIF, and then this is the final animation. But if you are very lazy, you can just copy my settings I have here. Once you're okay with your animation and it looks exactly like this, click save. In this part I have the VHS video. Of course, because I didn't duplicate the layers, like as I said, if you want to duplicate the layers so it repeats the animation and you don't have to do this, then you definitely can. But for me it doesn't matter because I'm working with a very short video, but up to you. I copied it and then I pasted it. I dragged the GIF into video 2. After that I highlighted the GIF animation I looped and then I right clicked and then I selected nest so that it's all a group, and then I named it simply VHS text, and that was it. I played it back and it was a bit too fast for my liking. I just simply right clicked, went on speed duration and set for about 60%, which worked well here. After that's done, you go to File, Export, Media, and select YouTube 1080p, exported it. The idea is, of course, it's lo-fi, so if it's exported at a really small video size, don't worry about that, just make sure to put the scale up. And that's it guys. Any questions or queries, drop me a line and I'll respond. Thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.